the time. I did say in my intro that I was going to talk about a couple of lenses. So very quickly, you've got this Canon 17 to 40, which is a nice wide lens. You would use that I use it commercially for interior photography, mainly, or event photography. You can get nice and wide in a small room so you can see everything. Or an event, you can get nice and close to fill the frame and get a really interesting perspective. If you're using a wide lens to do a landscape, make sure you get as much foreground interest, because as everything drifts off into the distance, everything gets a bit smaller and harder to see. So if you can fill it with a nice rock or a plant in the foreground, or shoot through a fence, or shoot through a load of bushes, then you'll start getting some really creative images with this one. The Beast, which I use all the time for most of my images, the Canon L series 24 to 105. It's amazing. It's got great range, so you can have a bit of telephoto, but you can also use the wide end at 24. And the only difference between 24 millimeters and 17 millimeters is walking backwards 3 feet. So it's why I never take this one to Uganda, and I always just take this one. So when it's 3 feet of just walking to get a very similar view, you only need to take the one lens. Another advantage of this one is it's got image stabilization. So when I do a lot of video, I can very quickly just flip to video, and I know I've got a stabilized lens that I'm not going to get wobbly footage. So it's a good all-rounder, it's strong, and if I had to go anywhere with one lens, for portraiture, for anything, it would be this one. Although it's bloody heavy for a small lens, but it's solid.